Good morning. I was having to stand because there was no room on the mat for me because the dogs were hogging it up. But it is Sunday morning that you see Gunner has a little wrap on one of his paws because he has a little spot that he's been chewing on that got irritated. Hi, Steve. So this has now become Milo's massage parlor. Hey, Cass. So it's Sunday morning. We'll be doing Barefoot cardio sculpt. Hey, Jane. Must be time for treats. All right. So we're doing Barefoot cardio sculpt, which means we only need enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you start. If you have a mat, that is an added bonus so that you don't hurt your feet, but if you're on a smooth surface, who cares? I will also be using 5-pound dumbbells, which you can use or not, or you can use a little lighter or a little heavier. Oh, that's right, yes. Jane, you're so much better than me that you have your Seder calories to burn off. I do not because, because I just don't. Because where was I gonna go? My mother's a billion miles away, and all of my other Jewish family are back east. So I did not participate. So hey, Beth. Yes, the doggies are out running around. I will be producerless in a moment, so you will see the dogs traipsing through. And yes, Gunner has a little wrap on one of his paws because he heard it. So, there he is. So, if you have your dumbbells, great. If not, don't worry about it. If you hit Guy, and hi Ellen. Andrew Goldenberg. Do I know you from other places that are brick and mortar? Lots of times I don't know people's last names always. If you're watching this not live and after the fact on my YouTube fitness channel, great. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, telling a friend, liking the video. Fantastic. Now the dogs are bringing their chew sticks into the scene. If you're wondering how to get to my YouTube fitness channel, there's a link in my Instagram bio. The format today, as I mentioned, is Barefoot cardio sculpt. There's a lot going on in our driveway apparently. The format is we'll do a rhythmic warm-up with a lot of upper body stabilization built right in. You can always put your knees down and I'll give you that cue. Then we'll move on. We'll do resistance work that will flow. So that will flow, your heart rate will get up, and then we'll put the resistance down and continue with cardio intervals that all flow together, followed by core and stretch. The only other thing I would suggest having is a towel or two and a beverage nearby. I say beverage because I don't judge. I have water in a fancy wine glass. Hey Louise, hey Gary. I know y'all can't see each other, but Louise is my cousin, but I think of her as my niece because she's my first cousin's kid and she's fantastic. She's in Cleveland and she's joining us. So, all right, where was I? If you have an injury that you are dealing with, make sure you stick with the first or second level of everything that I'm giving you. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure you've been cleared to do this sort of thing so you don't aggravate any injuries. And then lastly, thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation into my Venmo or PayPal or my snail mailbox. I appreciate it. It keeps us going, and it so the people who are still unemployed or underemployed are able to participate with no drama. So, all right, having said all of that, you'll stand up at the front edge of wherever you're standing or wherever you're going to work. Make sure you have room on your side and front and back. Take your feet wide. There's going to be dog traffic today. I'm alone in the house. Sink your hips so that your knees track over your toes. Palms pressed together without lifting your shoulders. So your shoulders are down. Press your shoulders. Press your palms together. Wiggle your toes, keeping your weight in the middle of your feet. Then lift your heels up. Yes, we do need more guys. I don't know if Adam's allowed to do this from Colombia. Eduardo sometimes jumps in live from Panama. Lower your heels, and you guys all know Eduardo used to take deep extreme with us. Press down to come up. Sink your hips, lift your heels, lower, push down to come up. Let's do that one more time. Sink your hips, lift your heels, lower your heels, push down, take your toes towards me, hands on your legs. You'll tuck your hips, release. Do it again. Tuck your hips, high Victoria. Again, tuck your hips. So good to see you, Ari. One more time. Round up, shoulders down and back. Both arms come up. You'll forward fold, bend your knees. Tailbone lifts up, unroll. Let's do it again. Both arms come up. Forward fold, tailbone lifts up, unroll. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Both arms come up and fold. Tailbone lifts, unroll in 4, 3. This time on your fold, you'll bend both knees, but grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Oh, hey. Oh, I love it, Deisha. I told you about the class. Awesome. Well, welcome, Andrea. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Your toes can wiggle. Then change sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left. Remember, you can hang onto your elbows. And then bend both knees. Let your tailbone lift up. Unroll at the top. Left arm reaches up. Bend both knees. And then come back up. Other way. Reach over. Now single count. Same move. So reach, come up, bend, come up. When you come up, it's pushing down through the middle of your feet for 4, 3, 2, and then both arms come up. This time, as you bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor, you'll step your feet back to find your downward facing dog. Oh boy, my actual dog is tearing his little bandage off of his foot. Hey, stop that. Heels press to the floor. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Palms pressing into the floor. Lower your hips to any plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe your knees are on the floor, maybe not. Either way, you'll push down and lift your tailbone up to find your down dog. Lower your hips. 1, 2, back to down dog. Do it again. Lower for 2. Push down to lift. Hold your down dog. Both heels lift up and lower. Lift and lower. You're breathing all the way in and out for 4, 3, 1 more, and hold your down dog. Lower your hips to plank, hands underneath your shoulders. Feel free to lower your knees. If your knees are up, you have the option to rock forward and back twice more. And then hold your plank. Lift your tailbone back up to your down dog. Shift your weight over to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can hold here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. You can hold here or lower your hips and bring your left knee to your left elbow. If you came down here, send it right back up to your 3-legged dog. You can stay right here or take it a little more quickly. Come with me, lower your hips. 1, 2, back up. Do it again or hold. You decide. 1 more time. Hold your 3-legged dog. Both knees to the floor. Down dog in the middle. Shift your weight to your left hand and foot and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. Now, if you took the bend and rotation, you'll straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. You can stay right here or lower your hips and bring your right knee to your right elbow. If you came down here, send it back up. So just like the other side, stay here or come with me, lower in 1, 2, back up. Do it again. Breathe as you do this. Once more. Hold your 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor, down dog in the center, and lower your hips to plank. You can hold here or lower your knees. Either way, try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. Remember, your back knee can be down. Maybe you touch your right knee. You can wiggle your right toes for sure. Maybe you reach up. All of those are good options. Both hands to the floor, engage your core. Take your right leg back to any plank. Walk through it on the left. Step your foot up. Maybe you lower your knee. Maybe you touch your knee. Always able to wiggle your toes. Maybe you reach up. Either way, both hands to the floor. Find your plank. Slightly faster. Step forward. Reach or touch your knee back to plank. Now when I say slightly faster, I know it's not just slightly. So feel free to go at your own pace. You don't have to be this quick because it doesn't really matter. You're just trying to warm up. Hold any plank here. If your knees are still up, lower them now. Release your feet and find your child's pose. That's hips to your heels. Then round your back up and find a modified plank. That's your hands under your shoulders, ears away from your shoulders. Hips in line with your shoulders and your knees. Maybe you bend your elbows a little bit or more or a lot. Either way, straighten your elbows and hips to your heels. Child's pose. So that's your pattern. We'll make it flow from here, round up and either hold or bend. And child's pose, do it again, round up, hold or bend. Keep this moving, round up, hold or bend. So the bend is optional. I say that like the rest of this class isn't. This whole thing is optional. On the next pass, modified plank and hold. Tuck your toes, press down. Find your down dog again. Bring your knees to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Let's make that flow. Round up in 1, 2, press down. Lower your knees, child's pose. Again, round up, push down. Lower your knees, child's pose. Let's do it one more time. Push down. Lower your knees. On the next pass, modified plank and hold right there. Tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Then you can hold here or put your knees back down. Or shift to your left hand and foot and bring your right knee into your chest. If you did that, the next option is to cross your right leg under. The next option is to open up your right wrist under your right shoulder, left fingertips reaching up. If you're at this point, you can reach over your ear and up. Do it again. And hold at the top. If your arm is up, bring it back down, rotate through your middle, engage your core, right knee in and find your plank. You can always put your knees down. Shift to your right hand and foot. Maybe you bring your left knee into your chest. If you did, next option is to cross under. If you did that and you want to go on, you open up, left wrist under your left shoulder. Maybe you reach over your ear and up. Do it again. And hold here. If your arm is up, rotate back to both palms down. Left knee in, plank, tailbone lifts up, down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Knees are bent. Your tailbone lifts up. Unroll at the top. Adjust your outfit. And shoulders down and back. Grab your resistance. If you're using dumbbells, fantastic. If you're not, don't worry about it. I'm grabbing a sip already. Alrighty. So, there's a lot with the dumbbells. So, go at your own pace. I'll break it all down, shoulders down and back. Wiggle your knees and toes. Then find a little squat right here. So your tailbone goes back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. is sort of like a bass drum. You can always come back to this move. One more, hold the top, palms towards me, bicep curls, and then single counts, curls up. Now you know that my dog has that bandage off his foot already. He left when I told him to stop it, and he went outside. So he's about to be a three-legged dog. He won't stop licking that thing. All right, left leg steps back, step back and right. So you can make it just a little step and a little sink, or you can sink your hips and get both knees to 90 degrees. Let's add your bicep curls in here. Curl and press down to come up. Easy enough. Hold at the top. Now, thumbs face each other, ends of your dumbbells towards me. You'll curl this way. It's a hammer curl. So your knees are straight, but not locked. Two more. Then we'll do a bicep curl, step back on your right here. Hammer curl. Left side, step back, traditional curl, hammer curl. That's your move. Curl back, one hammer. Yep. Traditional, hammer, one more time each side. So step back, hammer. One more like that. Keep that in your head. Squats only here. Sink. Alrighty. Make sure you have room on your sides. Left leg steps out once, then right. Easy enough. Yep, that can be your step. If you're ready, feel free to sink your hips. If you're sinking your hips, remember you're not going to lean forward. Hips go straight down. So you stretch the inside of your leg, then you push down to come up. Easy enough. Center squats right here. Keep that footwork in your head. Two more. At the top, hold thumbs to the corners. So lift your arms up this way. So your dumbbells are the ends going up to the ceiling. Single counts here. Just 4, 3, 2, just a squat right here. So that side step with a hip sink and the dumbbells up to the corners. Here we go, left side, sink, thumbs up, other way. 2 more. Now check it out. Twice on the left. Do it again on the left. Do it again on the right. Again on the right. Twice on your left. 1 again. And twice on your right. Try not to swing. Squats here. Yep. All right, now can we put all that together? What? I know, I thought I'd give you the complicated one out of the gate. So it'll be the step back curl, hammer curl, twice on the left. Sure. Left side, step back curl, hammer, step left twice. Sink your hips. Again. Now right leg, steps back curl. 1 hammer, step out right, sink, thumbs up. Left side, step back curl, hammer. Twice on your left, sink. Again. Right side, step back. Hammer, no legs. Step out right. Diagonal to the corners. Left side, step back. Hammer. Left side, sink. Arms up. Do it again. Right side, steps back. Hammer. Step out to the corner. 1 more time each side. Left side. Curl. Hammer. Left side, step sink. Again. Step back right, curl. Hammer. Step right to the corners. That's your move. Just a squats here. Just a squat. Maybe not plural, just a squat. Alrighty, that's your first move. Keep that in your head, yes? Take a little step back. Left leg steps forward once. Back, right side. Easy enough. Step. Make that step a forward lunge by sinking your hips, bending both knees, dumbbells at your shoulders. Press up here. Sink, press. Sink, press. That's your move. We'll go twice more from here. Sink, press, hold at the top. Slow motion, bend your elbows and center your dumbbells come back behind your head, single count, bend, extend. Can we put all that together? Sure, left leg steps forward, shoulder press, tricep here, right leg, lunge, press, triceps, do it again, sink, press, easy enough, bring your arms down, squat here. All right, before we go from the top, I'll give you one more move. Most of you know it already. One more, left leg lateral lunge out. So you bend, other way. Your inside leg stays straight, bend your outside leg, push off to come to the center. Bend, press. Once more, center squats here and sink. Push down to come up. Twice more. This time hold your squat, round your elbows. Your arms come up slowly and back down again. Lift for 2. Now single counts here. So when you lift, it's a lift and lower, not a swing and drop. Feel your shoulder blades pinching together as your arms come up. Once more, and come up to a squat here. So we'll put the lateral lunge and the back fly together. Sure, why not? Left leg steps out, hold your lunge, fly once, come back to the center, I'm out of the frame. Step out, round, do it again. So I'll cheat it a little bit. Come up, other way, sink, round up. One more time each way. One more, and then center squat. So we'll go the second and third exercises together before we do all of them, yes? The second exercise was the forward lunge with the shoulder press and the tricep. Sure, left leg, lunge front, shoulder press, triceps. Do it again, the right leg, sink, press. Do it again, sink, press. Do it again, and then step out, left lateral lunge and fly. Once, come up, other way, sink, lift. One more each way, up. Do it again, and center squats right here. Now, can we put that together with the very first move? First move was rear lunge, bicep curl, hammer curl, then twice out to your left. Sure, let's try it. Left leg steps back, curl, hammer curl, left side, step out, sink, corner arms, right side, bicep step back, hammer, step out right, do it again, and now left leg forward, shoulder press, shoulder, triceps, do it again, sink, press, once more each way, sink, press, do it again, here's our lateral lunge, left side and back fly, up, and to your right, sink, lift, one more each way, again, let's go from the top, left leg steps back, curl, hammer, step out left twice to the corner, again, right side steps back, curl, hammer, step out right twice, corner, now left leg center lunge and shoulder press, triceps, I guess it's a forward lunge, not center. One more each way, sink, press, do it again, sink. Here's our lateral lunge, back fly, step out, fly, on your right, sink, lift, one more each way. What's that? You want to do it again from the top. Sure, last time from the top, left leg steps back, curl, hammer, left side step and sink, arms to the corners. Step back on your right, curl, hammer, step out right, arms to the corners. Now forward lunge left, shoulder press, triceps. Do it on the right, sink, press. Do it again on your left, sink, press. Once more, then our lateral lunge, left side, back fly, step, fly, on your right, Flat back. That means your spine is parallel to the floor and your spine is lengthened. Last one. Parallel squat right here. Check and see if you can talk. Make sure that your heart rate's not so high that you're unable to talk. Alrighty, there's more. Grab a sip of water if you need it, or towel off. Alrighty, one more squat, palms up towards me, out to the side, center and down. We did this the last couple weeks. Now when you take your arms side, they're not gonna swing behind you, they stay in your peripheral vision, sure. Now just a squat right here. So keep that move in your head. You all know that part. Your left leg steps back, lunge here. Other side. And right, you already know this, we already did it. But now, you'll triple pulse down. 3, 2, 1, together. So this is your first option. Or instead of the pulse, you can go down, tap in, out, and up. You decide, pulse or tap in. One more each way. Pulse or tap in, or just pulse, you decide. Squats right here. So we'll put the arms up and out to the side together with that step back lunge. Here we go, step back left, arms up, hold or tap, together, other way. Easy enough, yep. If it's the first time you're doing this with me, this will seem a little more difficult. But if you've been doing this with me the last couple weeks, then not so much. At least not for your brain. And step back. Maybe tap, maybe not. One more, step back. Easy enough, squats right here. Keep that in your head. Yes? Alrighty. This time, hold your squat. Thumbs face each other. Elbows pull straight back. Dumbbells at your hips. Extend, single count. So it's a narrow row. Shoulder blades. Pinch together. Pinch, release. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Once more. Come up and squats here. So that's your move, that narrow row behind you. Left leg, slow motion, diagonally back here. So sink for 2, come up. Other way, sink for 2, single counts here. So you'll sink, press, press. Now this time, hold your sink. So sink, 2, 3, other way, sink, 2. That pulse is where your row happens. Sink, row, push down to come up. Sink, row, down to come up. That's your move. Row, again, sink, row. Let's do it again. So sink, row, do it once more, and then parallel squats. Easy enough. Shall we put those 2 moves together, then add a third? Sure. Left leg steps back, palms up and out to the side. Maybe tap. Again. Once more each way. Palms up, side. One more, sink. Here we go, left leg diagonally back, narrow row here. Row, back up, easy enough. Let's do it again. Sink, row, once more, sink, row, just a squat. We'll do that much again, since we haven't put those 2 together before. Here we go, left leg goes back, palms up, tap or out to the side, or both. You decide. Up, palms up. Once more each way. Out, in. Last one. And then left leg diagonally back. Sink, row, come back up. Sink, row. Once more each side. Sink, row. Once more. Sink, row, just a squat. All right, we have one more, and it's new. Maybe not new to you, but new to me teaching this format. You already know the footwork. Left leg steps out, squat 1 time to your right. Easy enough. Now, 3 times. So 3, 2, 1, squat in the middle. Right side 3 times. So 3, push down. 2, 1 squat. We'll do it again. Left leg 3 times. 3, push down. 2, push the floor. 1 squat. Right leg, sink, push against the floor to come up. 2, 1 squat. Now keep your squats here. Remember that footwork. This will be one arm at a time, but hang on to both dumbbells. Step out, find your squat. Left arm is here, knuckles towards me. As you come up, it unfolds and goes up on a slight angle, yes? Fold, down, fold, up. Ready? Here we go. So it's fold, up. So you have to bend and straighten, yes? It is 3, 2, 1, feet together, just to squat here, yes? Where's my down beat? Hold your squat, hold, wiggle your toes and pulse right here for 4, 3, 2, 1, push down, squeeze your glutes, single count squats here. So sink, push down, come up. Let's try it on the right, just the arm, right here, just the arm. So it's down, fold, extend, fold, down. Ready? Step out right and sink. Fold, on the way down and up. Unfold at the top. So it's 3, 2, 1, and squat. So that's our move. We'll review it because my bass is lacking in this song. Let me fix that. So here's your base. Sink, your left leg goes first. You go down, and so does your arm. Left leg steps out. So it's 3, 2, 1 squat in the center. Right side and sink, press down. 1 more, and center, 1 squat. Hold your squats. Now, the option on your squat is not to leave it out there. Check it out, left side and sink, together, sink, together. 1 squat here, right side and sink, maybe come in, you don't have to. 1 more, squat here. Let's do it again, left side. Come in or not, up to you and your knees. 1 more, squat center, right side and 3, maybe together, 2, 1 squat. 1 more time on your left and 3, 2, 1 squat. Right side, last time before we combine, 3, 2, 1 squat. All right, remember our first 2? Let's do 2 and 3 first. Diagonal back on your left leg, narrow row. So it's sink, row, other way, sink, row. 1 more each way, sink, row. Once more, now the new step. Left side, step out and sink. 1, 2, 1 squat. Right side here and sink. Press into the floor to come up. 1 squat, that's it. Just a squat. All right, can we put it together with number 1? Palms up, out. With your step back lunge, we'll put all that together. Left leg starts. Step back, palms up. Hold or tap in. Again on your right. Step, open. Do it again. Left. In or out. Once more. Here's your diagonal back. Left side and narrow row. Come up by pushing down against the floor. Sink. Row. Do it again. Sink. Row. Once more. Here comes our step out. Unfold right here on your left. Sink. Maybe in, maybe stay out. 1 squat right here. Right side again. Sink. Press. Sink. Press. Squat here. Just squats. We'll do it again. I kind of feel like maybe after we do it again, that we should go all the way from the top of the weights, but I'm already long on this section, and I know you want to get rid of these. Left leg steps back, palms up. Tap in or not. Other way, step back, open. Maybe during the week, we'll review all this and put it all together. Once more, step back. Here it is, left leg diagonally back. Row, narrow. Elbows go straight back. Shoulder blades pinch together. Do it again and sink. Pull, press. Once more. Here comes your left leg, step out. Unfold. 3, 2, 1 squat in the middle. Right side and 3, 2, push down. Squat, let's go once more. Left leg steps back. Oh, I don't remember what it was. Squat. Here I was getting all cocky thinking, we'll just blow right through it. And then I forgot that the arms were palms up. Alrighty. For me, left leg, step back, palms up. Maybe tap in. Other way. Shoulder height. Open. One more each way. Step back. Open. Again. Step back. Here it is, left leg diagonally back here. Row. Shoulder blades pinch together. Come up. Sink. Row. I felt like I could just do this all day. I hope you guys do too. Once more. Here comes our left leg. Step out, unfold. Tap in or not. You can hold out there. One more. One squat. Step out right. Sink. Push down. Sink. Push down. One squat. I so badly want to do it all from the top, but we don't have time. Next or later in the week. Set your dumbbells or any resistance that you have down. Find your squat. Maybe towel off. Maybe get a sip of water. Make sure you can talk. If you're wearing a gadget, you can check your heart rate here. I went like twice as long as I meant to with the dumbbell work. When you're back here, touch your knees, knuckles up. Your arms should feel weightless. Imagine that. Sink, press. Through your feet. One more, you'll hold the top. Left arm comes down. Left and then your right. So this is your arm pattern. You know the footwork already. Step out left. Come back and right. So easy enough. You can leave it in a step or you can sink, press. So your knees track over your toes. Maybe you release and look up. Release, look up. In 4, 3, 2, parallel squat, touch your knees. Interesting how good I feel when I'm in my house alone, isn't it? One more, step left, sink or release or both. You decide. 2 more, parallel squat, touch your knees. 4, 3, 2, we'll do it again. Step left, sink and or release. 2 more. Parallel squat right here. Yo, good, I'm glad you like the long dumbbell section. Maybe palms together here. Maybe towards the end, if everybody doesn't mind going a few minutes long, maybe at the end, we'll pick them back up, down, and up. And that's where we'll review from the top. Wouldn't that be nuts? Do all this cardio, then grab those and go from the top. I say we do it. All right, touch your knees, knuckles up. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips, but not wide. Most of you have seen this one, but I'll still build it for you. Take your hands to your legs, step your left leg back here. Feet parallel, push down to come up. Other way, sink, right leg goes back. So go straight back, sink, reach. Next option is hands to the floor, push down to come up. So sink, reach, maybe your arms go straight up. Hands or floor, I meant knees or floor. So here, or here. Do it again, but your chest stays lifted higher than your hips, so it doesn't become a fold. Option to take your right leg up, or right arm behind you, not leg. Whew. That's a sign of a high heart rate there, is me miscuing. So you can be here, reach, here, and up, or touch the floor. Either way, you push down through your feet to come up. Again, let's do it again. Sink, reach, push through your feet. One more time each way. Sink, reach. Last one. Parallel squat, palms together. Bring your feet right under your hips. Check and see if you can still talk. If you weren't a gadget, take a peek. This doesn't always mean that you're in the right place, because this could be showing that your heart rate's not as high as normal, and then maybe you just don't feel great one day. So always based on how you feel, your perceived exertion level. All right, arms up. Still a squat, but arms up. Most of you have done this. Slow motion, half fold, reach up behind you, come back up, 2 squats. One more, squat, half fold, reach up behind you, come up, squat twice. You ready? Slightly faster here. Fold, up, squat, that's your pattern. If the fold doesn't agree with you, get rid of it. And do just squat, up to you. In your fold, option to lift your heels up and squat. If you're lifting your heels, option to get a little air by pushing down here. Up, squat. Do it again. Any level will work. Do it again. Up. Again. Twice more of any level here. Fold. Up, squat. Once more. Squat here. Just squat. Palms together. Let your heart rate settle. Get a little check. Can you talk? What's your gadget say? Shoulders down and back. Make sure you have room in front of you. Are you ready? You know this. Step forward, left leg. Step forward and right. That's your foot pattern. Cross your arms. Uncross as you step. Maybe you sink your hips and lunge. 4 to go. So 4, 3, back heel comes up. 2, center, elbows lift to the side. Cross. Maybe your heels lift when your elbows come up. Maybe you press down to jump. Press. 2 more. Left leg steps forward, uncross. Right leg. 2 more. Elbows lift, maybe your heels do. Maybe you jump. 2 more. Let's break it into step left once. And right. Elbows up, maybe jump. 1 more. Step left right here. Out. Up. Elbow lift, maybe jump. We'll do it again. Step left. Again. Elbows lift. Last one. Squats right here. Check your level. Can you talk? Are you breathing all the way in and out? Never locking your knees. Take a little step forward. Left leg steps back 4 times. So 4 together. 3, 2, right side, same deal. Step back, adjust your top. Maybe the step becomes a lateral lunge. Left side. If you're taking the lateral lunge, front leg stays straight. 1 more. Right side for 4. 4. Maybe your arms swing with you from the shoulders. Left side for 4. So 4 push-off. 3. Push-off. 2. Right side for 4. 4 push-off the back leg. 2 more. Left side for 2. 1 more. Right side for 2. then single counts, one each side. Step, press. Now if you're feeling like you want to take your lateral lunge lower, you can, and lift your back arm up. But you have to promise me you're pushing down to come up so that you're not using your back. We'll do 4 more to finish here. So 4, 3, 2, parallel squats right here. Now normally, I would finish with our V jumps, which I still will. But let your heart rate settle here for a moment. We're gonna do all the weight moves, all six of them. You ready? Grab your dumbbells, come back to your squat. Alrighty. We'll have a rehearsal and then a big show. I have to remember what all of them are. The first one is a step back curl. Remember that? Step back curl. Just mark it. Hammer here. Other way. Curl, hammer. Oh, I messed it up already. Hammer here. 2 step sinks to your left. Remember this? Now step back on your right. So I would rehearse. Hammer. Step left, right twice. Now just a squat. That's your first move. Second move, make sure you have room in front of you. Forward lunge, shoulder press. Triceps, yes. Remember that? We'll go 1 more time each way. Left side, shoulder press. Once more. Then our lateral lunge with our back fly. Step left. Fly, arms up. To your right. 1 more each way. Step back, or step out, and then fly. Whew. That's our third. Now step back, palms up. Remember this? Palms up. What? Other way. Left side. Not even sure what comes after. Oh yes, I do know what comes after this. It's the left leg diagonally back. Narrow row right here. Sink. Row. Other way. Sink. Row. 1 more each way, then we have that step out with the unfold of the arm. Remember that? Left leg, step out, unfold. 3, push down. 2, 1, squat. Right side, here we go. 3, push down. 2, push down. 1, squat. All right, just squats here. We have it? I hope so. This time, 100%. Or as close as you can get to that output, yes? See if I can do it. Left leg, steps back, curl, hammer. Step left, twice, sink, corner arms. Right side, step back, curl, hammer. Step right, sink, arms to the corners. We'll do it again. Left side and curl, hammer. Step left, sink, arms up to the corners. Right side, curl, hammer, step right, sink, corner, here we go, step left for forward lunge, shoulder press, triceps, right side, sink, press. Do it again on your left, sink, press, triceps once more, lateral lunge left, back fly here, sink, lift, other way, parallel to the floor with your core. 1 more each way. Sink, lift, try not to swing. Left leg steps back, palms up. Maybe in, maybe not. Again, step back. In, 1 more each way. Lunge, hold, or tap. No swinging, only placing your arm, left leg diagonally back. Row. Feel your shoulder blades come together right here. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Sink. We're almost to the end of this. Again. Sink. Ready? Left leg steps out, unfold. 3, 2, 1, squat. Step right. Push down to come up. 1 more. Squat to the center. Set your dumbbells down. What? Now big finish. Make sure you can talk. I'm sweating profusely. Check your gadget if you're wearing one. Feet wide, toes to the corners. Sink your hips. Cross your forearms. It's our big finale. Arms out to a V. Then cross up over your head, out to a V. And then faster here. In. Cross, open, cross. Maybe your heels lift up as your arms cross. If they do, push through to get a little air. So heel lift, push your balls of your feet against the floor. Breathing in and out. What? 4 more to finish. Yep. Any level. 3, 2, palms together. Sink. Whew. Shoulders down and back. Hips under your shoulders. 4 more to let your heart rate settle. 4, 3, 2, feet parallel. Inhale, reach up. Hands on your legs. Bend your knees. Tuck your hips. And then release. Do that again. Tuck your hips, round your back. Release. Tuck your hips. Come all the way up. Stay on your feet. Towel lock. Grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. Ooh, I went long. I could have kept going. It's amazing what having a little personal space will do for you. I got dog hair in my face. All right, so I'll turn sideways. You don't have to, you do whatever you want with your space. But when I turn sideways, know that when I cue, oh, we're gonna use a towel. So you have a towel in your hand for the core. So when I cue front arm, that's the arm closest to your screen. Louise, I hope you hung with us that whole time. And right? I'm glad you liked it. That was kind of fun, right? So here's the deal. Louise, I forget, are you 11 now or 12? I can't remember. You're right in there. But no pressure, Louise. But some of the people that do this class with me are in their 70s. What? So yeah, no pressure, Louise, but I hope that you were able to get through it. You know what, Louise? Maybe make your mom and dad do this with you sometime. What about that? Ari, I'm glad you liked it. Let's continue. So I think Sundays are just getting longer and longer. It's okay. What else are we doing? Now next Sunday's Easter, and I'm not going to be here, and I'm not going to be anywhere that I can really teach. If I find that I can MacGyver some way to teach, it'll be a surprise class. But we'll see. I'm not sure. All right. Have a seat. Stay up tall. Grab a towel. Grab out a little bit wider than your shoulders. Shoulders down. You tried? You're 11. Oh, perfect. See? It's hard, right, Louise? Well, you tried to do it. You tried to get your mom and dad to do it. I hope, you know what? Ask your mom and dad to just try to do the warm-up, right? They should. I know they probably won't want to, but whichever, you can always try. Shoulders down and back, sit up tall. So the temptation is to sit like this. This seems to be how we sit, but come up tall. Arms out in front, pull your towel out to the sides, half curl down. For 2, hey, you know, I heard a horrible statistic the other day about the pandemic. Not as horrible as how many lives have been lost, but the average, now this is average, the average number of pounds gained by single human beings, not single like not married, but individuals. Now I'm sure Ari probably knows the answer to this, but I'm going to tell you, 29 pounds is the average, which as you know means plenty of people gained more than that. And maybe you lift your towel up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. So curl, reach. So you keep pulling your towel out to the sides. I hope none of you got anywhere close to that. I think I got out of the gate teaching here in this living room within, 10 days of us being locked up? So I hope that you weren't anywhere in that category. I did get a few. Hopefully they're gone. hold your curl. Now try to take your front hand towards me, touch to the floor, come right back to the center, but not back, towards me. 1, 2, and up, single counts, towards me, and up. So you're curled first, then you rotate. Maybe you extend your front leg as you rotate, stop it in the center. Let's rotate, center, rotate, center. You're breathing in and out. We'll do 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, and then forward fold. We'll repeat it and do the other side. But for now, wrap your towel around your feet. Knees can be bent. I think Adam is in Colombia under Stephanie's power. So he works out, I'm sure, when he's allowed to. Stephanie, if you're watching, you know I'm half kidding. All right, you can straighten your legs as much as you need to get the stretch behind. Release your low back, actively separating your shoulder blades. Inhale. On the exhale, flex both feet, bring your eyes up, bend your shoulders and your body. Come up, bend both knees, sit up tall. We'll repeat that. Arms out in front, pull your towel. Half curl. And up. Do it again. Half curl. The only balancing that I can be sure that I know where they are is Milo. And even right now, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe your arms reach up. Do it again. I think I'm gonna run out of music because I went long. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure he's working out. Adam could never not work out. He's probably running or maybe doing this not live. Because I think it's like, I don't know, it might be like, what time is it in Colombia? Is it 3 or, maybe it's 4 hours later? 1 more. Hold your curl, hold here. Now you'll rotate away from your screen slowly for 2 and center. Again slowly, 1, 2, and single count. Rotate, center, maybe your back leg lifts up and center. Stop the momentum with your muscles, hold, rotate, and hold again. Rotate, shoulders down, away from your ears. Yes, maybe hockey. Did they have ice hockey in Colombia? 2 more. And then forward fold. Grab your towel around, not grab, but put it around your feet. Knees can be bent or straightened as much as you need to find your stretch. Chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet, eyes up. Shoulders in your body. Release your towel out to the side. Sit up tall, knees can be bent. Tuck your hips, steer hockey. Fingertips can help you roll down. These are hilarious. When you're all put down, knees into your chest. I'm gonna scoot to the middle. And then just rotate. Ooh, big plump in my spine. Rotate your knees side to side. I like to extend my top leg for a little extra stretch. You don't have to, but if you feel the need, feel free. 1 more. And back to the center. Hands to the side of your hips. Shoulders pressing into the floor. Untuck your hips. 90 degrees with the hip and the knee. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. Back leg extends out to the wall in front of you. Front leg 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Slowly change sides. 2 counts to get there now. 1, 2, open your chest by pressing your shoulder blades down. Single counts right here. So 3, 2, hold and pulse. You want to make sure that your core is neutral. What does that mean? It means your belly button is level to your pelvic bone, so you're not rounded and you're not tilted in an arch. Just neutral. It's the position that your body is in when you stand up straight, so that your hips are under your shoulders. And I'm always giving that cue. Same thing right here, but now you're resisting the weight of your legs. So 3, 2, hold and pulse. Once more. 3, 2, hold here. Both legs to chair. Arms out to the side, palms up. Your shoulder blades are glued to the floor. Your legs rotate towards me. 1, 2, and center. Away from me. rotate, resist, pull to the center. So you exhale and resist the weight of your legs as you rotate, and then you use your core to pull your legs back to the center. So you exhale, rotate, resist, inhale to the center. Exhale, rotate, resist, again. Exhale, rotate, resist. Once more each way, rotate, 2, and up. Again, exhale for 2, hold in the center, fingertips behind your ears, squeeze under your armpits, lift your shoulders up, hold here or pulse. You know, I never mentioned what the after party will be. It'll be extra core and stretch. Maybe you extend your legs on diagonal, never pulling on your head, but always squeezing underneath your armpit. 3, 2, hold. If your legs are extended, bring them to chair, and then release. Knees into your chest. And set your feet on the floor. There's more abs as soon as we get to after party. Heels close to your hips. Palms down, tuck your hips. Push your feet down to lift your hips up to your bridge pose. That's a diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees, and your toes can wiggle. Sure. Maybe you pull on your towel or your mat. Maybe you lace underneath and scoot your shoulder blades really close together. Make sure you can wiggle your toes, pushing through the middle of your feet. Have I mentioned that you should be breathing? If your fingers are laced, unlace them now and lower your hips. And bring your front knee into your chest. Extend your leg up only far enough to feel the stretch behind. Back leg can stay where it is, or you can walk out. Up to you. And then bend your front knee, press the heel up, do it again. So flex, bend, extend. That's, now let's start over because we've gone more than an hour sync right here. One more, I hope, yes, let's start over. And then hold your leg up. Doesn't have to be straight, you just want to feel the stretch behind it. Front arm, anywhere on the inside of your front leg. And then push your leg to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. Your back hip presses into the floor. Maybe flex both feet. Remember a year ago when Instagram would cut us off at an hour, and then it wouldn't let me save it. It only was allowed to stay up for 24 hours. Oh, how times have changed. Then bend your front knee to the center. Front arm reaches out to the side. Back arm across. Take your knee away from me, reaching out with your front fingertips. Full spine rotation. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. Come back to the center. Change sides. Back knee into your chest. Extend your leg up until you feel the stretch behind it. Maybe your front leg walks out, maybe it doesn't. Up to you. Either way, shoulders down. Flex your back foot, bend the knee to chest for 2. Drive the heel up. Again, flex, bend, drive it up. I still can't get over that 29 pounds. Once more. And then hold your leg up. You won't see me the rest of the week? Oh, well, thank you for the Passover Easter wishes, Beth. I'm teaching Monday and Wednesday this week. Friday and next Friday and Sunday, I'm not going to be in my living room. Can you imagine? We're going to drive somewhere crazy. Back arm on the inside of your back leg. Push your leg out to the side. Only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your front hip down as you flex both feet. Well, thank you, Beth. And then bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across. Take your knee over towards me. Now, it's not like you can't work out if I'm not live. I've stored over 100 of these classes. The only time they're not stored is from back when they wouldn't let me. And then also from like when Instagram crashed, that kind of stuff. Come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. Arms and legs extend all the way out. And then, ooh, my toes are cramped. Bring your front arm around, grab where your shoelaces would be. Pull your heel to your hip. Hip to the floor. You're welcome, Ellen. Ellen makes me so happy when you pop on live. You can bend your back elbow, make a fist and rest your forehead. Knees straight out from your hip. And then release, change side. Back arm reaches around, grab where your shoelaces would be. Heel to the hip to the floor, maybe make a fist with your front arm. Either way, you're breathing all the way in and all the way out. If you can, keep your back leg bent and reach your front arm around. Try to grab where your shoelaces would be. Once you're here, you can press your feet into your hands. Maybe lift your knees and lift your chest up. Breathing in and out. And then release. Hands to the side of the chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips to your heels. Yes, I'm so happy. Yes, you can all do you can take my class with you wherever you are and just pull it up on YouTube or IGTV. It's there for the taking. Press your chest through your shoulders. Then round up to a tabletop. Tuck your toes. It's almost too much, but now there's just no excuse because we always have our phones with us. Round your back and press down to lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up to your hands and then hang the forward fold. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back in 4, 3, 2, shoulders down and back. Okay, I went long on this, so let's come back in like 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Do some extra core and stretch. Boy, this was fun. I feel very energized, almost like I could pack a bag and run away from my house. All right, so thanks you guys. I'll see some of you in 4 minutes, and I'll see some of you this week. And Beth, have a great week. I'll see you guys. I'm going to make a very graceful exit because I don't have a producer, and I haven't taught the dog how to turn this off yet. So, all right. Cass, oh my gosh, thanks, Cass. You guys had so much fun today. Eric, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Let me circle back, post it, and come back. I'll see you in a minute.